Darryl, it is really good to see you today more than ever because you have some really exciting news to share with everyone. Tell us about it.
I do. This would probably thrill and horrify every English teacher I ever had. But I have written my ninth book. You can see all the other books right here. I have written my ninth book, and this one's a big deal to me. This is called the SECURiMENT Method: how you can have more financial security and less regret in retirement. And I have to tell you, Aaron, I'm super excited about this because I think that the writing and the examples are really good.
Mhm.
I guess I wouldn't say that they're not good. That's probably not what I would say. But here are the influences on this book, right? So I have this SECURiMENT Method. I made the word up. It's not designed to hold your teeth in place like fix-it-in commercials from past. It's really designed to hold your future together. And there are certain things that I want to emphasize in the book, but for the purposes of this video, I'd love to share like what my influences were, like what led to me to want to bring this to you, but also what influenced me. And the first thing is my I guess my ups and downs from a financial perspective. I tell us the story in excruciating detail. What happened when I sold the business? I made every mistake in the book. And what I like to say is that I'm an expert now, term used loosely, because I wasn't an expert before. I've made
Mhm.
mistakes. So I share that with the readers in painstaking detail. The second thing is watching my father, who's now 87, has dementia,
Right.
and Jill's mom and dad, father has Parkinson's. Watching them age and watching their sort of their transformation into the last decade of their lives, and mistakes that were made, how they are cognitively now, and that,
Mhm.
like, I talk in here about how, like, I want to get my own financial advisor just to verify what I'm doing, because we lose that cognition. I've seen that. And I've also seen spending. So we did a video the other day, Aaron, about spending, to spend or not to spend. People don't want to spend. So I think that I want people to spend money. I've seen my parents and Jill's parents maybe not spend enough money. And now it's too late. They're all living, but the health isn't great, and so forth. So I bring a lot of that into, so people can understand. I told you the other day, Aaron, I am uh, way better now than 5 years ago in understanding what retirement really is, because 5 years
Right.
ago I wasn't watching my father and Jill's parents go through it and so forth. And the third thing is the experiences of my that my clients have had. What has worked well for them, what changes we would make, how they've progressed. Did they retire when they thought they would retire? Were they able to work at a high level a little bit longer? I have one client who's now probably going to retire because she's going to have to go into some office that she doesn't want to do at 63 years of age. So I've really tried to bring all of that, and I've tried to do it in a lighthearted fashion. I make fun of myself endlessly. I'm even when I said here, with a lighthearted and occasionally humorous approach.
Every
Is
now and then.
every now I'm trying
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it light is the deal. And so yeah, so this is available on Amazon. I am looking for reviews, Aaron. So I would almost go so far to say that if somebody would review the book, then I would compensate them for purchasing the book. So I can put that in the description. I'd like to get some reviews, because if I get reviews on the book, then that will spread the SECURiMENT message to more people, and I can help more people. Go on.
Right. Now, Darryl, one thing that I want to mention, because I was lucky enough to receive some advanced copies of some of the chapters, you do such a really nice job of tying in the emotional component of retirement planning and financial planning. And as anybody can see with the whiteboard behind you, it's not about money, it's about wealth. Explain the difference.
It's not extraordinary riches. It's the immense wealth that comes from having a plan, being able to use your resources to be happy, right? And so I know
Mhm.
we have a hard stop at 5 minutes, but we can go an extra minute, because I want to make one additional point, is that when we compare investment approaches, because you see it on the internet all day long, this approach, that approach, we're not spreadsheets, like we're not algorithms, we're people. And what you don't often see, which is very troubling to me, what you don't often see is a discussion about comfort.
Mhm.
We can talk all day long about, do you want to take Social Security at 65 to 67? Should you buy an annuity? Should you invest in this and that? We can talk all day long about that. But the problem with some of these approaches is that most approaches, they don't consider comfort. And I always come at this from the standpoint of, I feel that if you're watching this video, if you're the kind of person that would enjoy reading this book, then you're of the age where my guess is you have what you have what you need in life, and a lot of what you want. You've lived within your means and what have you. You have what you need, a lot of what you want, and your overarching goal at this point in life, maybe the reason why you're watching this video is just to keep it that way.
Right.
Is just to keep it that way, and that's so that's what I'm trying to do here. By the way, I forget what the chapter is. There's one called "Stay on Course," and you might learn what happened when I was winning a road race in Deerfield. And I'm just going to leave that right there. Let that linger for
You
anybody.
didn't end up winning it though, did you?
What? Aaron, you've spent your whole career in broadcasting. Why are you telling what happened?
Because the story is the funny part. The story is the funny part, and people should read that story. Darryl, how can people get a copy of the book?
But they may not have known. They may have thought that I was
I'm
on
sure
the
they
cover of
got
the
it when
Deerfield
you
Review.
were winning the race in Deerfield.
It's on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description, and yeah. So
It's
there
great.
you
Darryl,
go.
I'm really happy for you. You've worked so hard on this. I know you're really passionate about it, and I agree. Everybody should read it. It really is a very helpful, very holistic view at financial planning.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Darryl.
Okay.